Good morning, warriors. Yes, that's you, warriors. Not because you've never fallen, but because you're here, ready to rise again. Picture this. The dawn breaks, painting the sky with streaks of fire and promise. Your alarm slices through the silence, a clarion call to battle. Not against the world, but against the doubts that lurk in the shadows of your mind. In that fleeting moment, as your eyes flutter open, a choice awaits. Will you let the voice in your head whisper reasons to shrink, to hide, to hit snooze, and surrender to fear? Or will you ignite a flame within, declaring that today is yours to seize, yours to shape, yours to conquer? That split-second decision, before the world rushes in with its noise and demands, is where your destiny is forged. How you speak to yourself in those first morning moments doesn't just set the tone for your day. It carves the path of your entire life. Let's be raw and real. Most of us wake up and hand over our power before we've even left the bed. The weight of yesterday's mistakes, the stress of unpaid bills, the fear of what might go wrong today, they swarm our minds like a storm, drowning out our potential. We lie there frozen, scrolling through our phones or hitting snooze, letting doubt and distraction steal the wheel. We tell ourselves we're not ready, not good enough, not capable of more. And in that moment, we betray ourselves. We let the chaos of our thoughts dictate our reality. But it doesn't have to be this way. You don't have to start your day as a prisoner of your own mind. You can choose to take control, to speak to yourself with intention, to set your soul ablaze with purpose. Your mind is always listening, and the words you feed it in those first moments shape not just your day, but the life you'll live. From this moment forward, I challenge you to transform your mornings into a ritual of empowerment. When that alarm sounds, before the world can pull you into its whirlwind, stand tall and speak to yourself with conviction. These aren't just words. They're weapons, forged to slay fear, doubt, and complacency. They're the battle cry of someone who refuses to settle for a life less than they're capable of. They're the foundation of a revolution that starts within you. Let's arm you with the truths that will change how you show up in the world. Truths you'll declare every morning to anchor your day in power and possibility. Start with this. I am in control of my life. Say it with me, loud and clear. I am in control of my life. No more blaming your circumstances, your past, or the opinions of others. No more waiting for the stars to align, or for someone to hand you a golden ticket. You are not a leaf tossed by the wind. You are the storm itself, shaping your own path. Every choice you make today, no matter how small, is a chisel carving your future. If the life you see around you doesn't spark joy, doesn't align with your dreams, then choose differently. You are not powerless. You are not at the mercy of your situation. Your thoughts, your actions, your decisions, they're the raw materials of your destiny. So what are you building today? This isn't about ignoring reality. Life can be tough. Bills stack up. Relationships falter. Opportunities slip through your fingers. But even in the face of those challenges, you hold the reins. You decide how you respond. You decide whether to let setbacks define you, or to use them as fuel. When you wake up and declare, I am in control of my life, you're not pretending problems don't exist. You're refusing to let them own you. You're claiming your power to choose your mindset, to choose your actions, to choose the direction of your story. Imagine waking up each day, knowing that no matter what comes, you have the power to shape what happens next. That's the freedom of owning your life, and it starts with those words, every morning. Now let's build on that. Proclaim this. I am capable of achieving great things. Don't just say it. Feel it deep in your bones. I am capable of achieving great things. The people you look up to, the ones living lives that inspire you, they're not a different breed. They weren't born with a secret formula or a map to success. What sets them apart is that they believed in themselves long enough to act. They showed up day after day, even when fear clawed at them, even when doubt whispered they weren't enough. Success isn't about luck or talent. It's about persistence. It's about refusing to let self-doubt shrink your ambitions. It's about betting on yourself, even when no one else does. Think about your own journey. You've already done things you once thought were impossible. Maybe it was passing a test you studied endlessly for, landing a job you never thought you'd get, or simply getting out of bed on a day when the world felt too heavy. Those moments, big and small, are proof of your capability. You've climbed mountains before, even if they felt like molehills at the time. So why doubt yourself now? Why let a moment of uncertainty dim the fire within you? You're not just capable. You're a force of nature when you choose to act. Every morning declare your capability. and then prove it with your choices. Take one step toward your dreams, then another, and watch how your belief in yourself builds a bridge to greatness. Life will never stop testing you. Challenges are non-negotiable. Deadlines, conflicts, unexpected detours. But how you face them is what defines you. So every morning, say this: I choose to focus on solutions, not problems. Problems are part of the deal. They're the potholes on the road of life, but getting stuck in them, that's a choice. Complaining doesn't fill the potholes. Dwelling on what's wrong doesn't pave the way forward. What does? Action. Asking yourself, what's the next step? How can I make this work? Every obstacle is a puzzle, waiting for your ingenuity. Every setback is a chance to learn. Every challenge is a question. How bad do you want it? Imagine standing at the edge of a river. The current swift and daunting. You could sit on the bank, cursing the water, blaming the rain that swelled it. Or you could start looking for a way across a bridge, a boat, or even a series of stones to hop. Focusing on solutions doesn't mean the river isn't real. It means you're committed to finding a way forward. It's about training your mind to hunt for answers, instead of wallowing in complaint. When you wake up and declare, I choose to focus on solutions, not problems, you're programming your brain to see possibilities where others see roadblocks. You're choosing to be a problem solver, not a problem dweller. That shift changes everything. Your energy, your outcomes, your life. Fear is the silent saboteur of dreams. It creeps in, whispering that you're not ready, that you'll fail, that you're not enough. But fear is not your truth. It's a trick. So every morning, stand tall and declare, I will not let fear stop me. Fear is just a feeling, not it's your brain's ancient wiring trying to keep you safe. But safe doesn't build empires. Safe doesn't lead to the life you're craving. Safe keeps you tethered to the familiar, while everything you want lies on the other side of discomfort. The only way to get there is to feel the fear and move forward anyway. Think back to a moment when fear held you in its grip. Maybe it was speaking in front of a crowd, taking a risk, or facing a truth you'd been avoiding. In that moment, fear felt like a fortress, impenetrable and towering. But when you took that first step, when you spoke, acted, or faced the truth, didn't the walls start to crumble? Didn't you realize fear was never as solid as it seemed? Courage isn't the absence of fear. It's the choice to act, despite it. Every time you choose action over hesitation, you chip away at fear's power. You prove to yourself that you're stronger than your doubts. So say it: I will not let fear stop me. Then go do the thing that scares you. That's where your growth lives, where your dreams take root. Now let's dig deeper into your worth. Too many of us wake up feeling like we have to earn our place in the world, like we're not enough until we've proven ourselves. But that's a lie you've been fed. So every morning, say this with unshakable conviction: I am worthy of love, success, and happiness. You don't need to check every box, achieve every goal, or win everyone's approval. You don't need a perfect life, or a flawless record. You are enough, right here, right now, exactly as you are. Why is this so critical? Because if you don't believe you're worthy, you'll sabotage your own path. You'll stay in relationships that dim your light. You'll shy away from opportunities because you think they're meant for someone else. You'll settle for less because you don't believe you deserve more. But when you declare your worth each morning, you rewrite the script. You stop apologizing for taking up space. You stop seeking validation from others. You start making choices that honor your value, saying no to what drains you, saying yes to what lights you up. Your worth isn't tied to your achievements, your appearance, or what others think. It's intrinsic, unshakable, non-negotiable. Say it: I am worthy, then live like it. Resilience is your birthright, and you've already proven it. Look back at your life, the moments that tested you, the days you thought you'd never survive. You've faced heartbreak, failure, uncertainty, and you're still here, still standing, still dreaming. So every morning, remind yourself, I am resilient. I can handle anything. You've survived 100% of your worst days. You've navigated storms that could have sunk you, and you've come out stronger, wiser, tougher. Whatever today brings, you've got this. You've handled hard things before, and you'll handle them again. Declare it: I am resilient. Let that truth be your armor, shielding you from whatever the day throws your way. Gratitude is your secret weapon, the lens that transforms scarcity into abundance. Before the day's chaos sweeps you up, say this: I am grateful for this day and the opportunities it holds. Even on the darkest days, there's something to hold on to. A warm cup of coffee, a kind word, the chance to start again. Gratitude doesn't erase your problems. It reframes them. It shifts your focus from what's missing to what's possible. It reminds you that even in the mess, there's beauty, there's hope, there's potential. When you start your day with gratitude, you open the door to more joy, more clarity, more possibility. Say it: I am grateful. Feel it. then watch how it changes the way you move through the world. You are not a finished product. You're a masterpiece in progress. So every morning tell yourself, I am constantly learning and growing. Nobody has it all figured out. Not the CEO you admire. Not the mentor you look up to. Not even the person sitting next to you. Mistakes aren't failures. They're lessons. Setbacks aren't dead ends. They're detours. Every challenge, every stumble, every moment of doubt is shaping you into someone stronger, wiser, more capable. Stop chasing perfection. It's a cage. Instead, embrace growth. Say it. I am constantly learning and growing. Then go out and learn something new today. Make a mistake. Try again. Keep evolving. Action is the bridge between your dreams and your reality. You can have the grandest vision, the boldest goals, but without movement, they're just fantasies. So every morning, commit to this. I choose to take action today. Not tomorrow. Not when you're ready. Not when the fear fades. Today. The perfect moment is a myth. The perfect plan is a mirage. The only way to create change is to start, even if it's messy, even if you're unsure. Every step you take builds momentum. Every action you choose shapes your future. Say it. I choose to take action today. Then take that first step, no matter how small. It's not about leaping mountains. It's about moving forward, one brave step at a time. And finally, the most powerful truth of all, I believe in myself. This isn't a fleeting feeling. It's a choice to trust your potential, even when the world doubts you, even when you doubt yourself. Belief is the spark that lights the fire of possibility. When you choose to believe in yourself, your actions align with your dream. Your choices reflect your worth. Your life begins to mirror the truth you've claimed, that you are capable, worthy, and unstoppable. Say it. I believe in myself. Say it until it's etched into your soul, until it's the rhythm of your heartbeat. Let's bring this home. Tomorrow morning, when that alarm pierces the quiet, don't let doubt take the wheel. Take a deep breath and speak these truths into existence. I am in control of my life. I am capable of achieving great things. I choose to focus on solutions, not problems. I will not let fear stop me. I am worthy of love, success and happiness. I am resilient. I am grateful. I am constantly learning and growing. I choose to take action today. I believe in myself. Say them out loud. Feel their weight. Let them anchor you. These words are more than a morning ritual. They're a revolution. They're a rebellion against the voices that tell you to play small, to wait for permission, to settle for less. They're a declaration that you're done letting fear, doubt or circumstance write your story. Your life is not a dress rehearsal. This is your moment to create something extraordinary. And it starts with how you talk to yourself when you wake up. But let's go deeper. Why do these words matter? Because your mind is a battlefield, and every morning is a chance to choose your weapon. The thoughts you feed yourself shape your reality. If you wake up focusing on what's wrong, what you lack, or why you can't, you're programming yourself for defeat. You're building a cage with bars made of doubt and excuse. But when you wake up and declare these truths, you're forging a sword of belief, a shield of resilience, a map to your potential. You're telling your mind, this is who I am. This is what I'm capable of. This is the life I'm creating. Consider this. Every great achievement in history began with someone who believed they could do it. The inventors, the leaders, the dreamers, they weren't immune to fear or failure. They felt the same doubts you do. They faced the same obstacle, but they chose to focus on what was possible, not what was holding them back. They took action, even when it was scary, even when they didn't have all the answers. And that's what you're called to do. You don't need to be fearless or flawless. You need to be brave enough to start, persistent enough to keep going, and bold enough to believe in your own potential. Let's talk about control. When you say, I am in control of my life, you're not pretending life is perfect. You're acknowledging that while you can't control everything, other people's actions, unexpected setbacks, the twists of fate, you can control your response. You can choose your mindset. You can choose to see challenges as opportunities, rather than roadblocks. You can choose to act instead of waiting for someone else to save you. That's power. That's freedom. And it's yours to claim every single morning. Capability is another cornerstone. When you declare I am capable of achieving great things, you're reminding yourself that you're not defined by your past or your current circumstances. You're defined by what you choose to do next. Every person who's ever achieved greatness started as a beginner. They didn't have it all figured out. They learned as they went, stumbled, adjusted, and kept moving forward. You have that same capacity within you. You've already proven it in moments you might not even recognize. Times when you pushed through fear, overcame obstacles, or simply refused to give up. So why limit yourself now? Why let a momentary doubt convince you that your potential has an expiration date? It does. Your capability is limitless. When you choose to act on it, focusing on solutions is a game changer, because it shifts you from victim to victor. When you say, I choose to focus on solutions, not problems, you're training your brain to be a problem solver. Life will always throw curveballs, financial stress, relationship conflicts, career setbacks, but successful people don't waste energy complaining. They don't dwell on what's wrong. They ask, what can I do about it? They look for the next step, the creative workaround, the small action that moves them forward. This doesn't mean ignoring reality. It means refusing to let reality paralyze you. It means choosing to be resourceful, resilient, and relentless in pursuit of your goal. Fear is the biggest obstacle you'll face, but it's also the most conquerable. When you declare, I will not let fear stop me, you're drawing a line in the sand. Fear will always show up. It's part of being human. It's your brain's way of protecting you from the unknown. But the unknown is where growth happens. It's where breakthroughs are born. Every time you push through fear, you expand your comfort zone. You build confidence. You prove to yourself that you're capable of more than you thought. The most successful people aren't fearless. They're courageous. They feel the fear and act anyway. And so can you. Every morning remind yourself that fear is temporary, but regret is forever. Choose action over hesitation, and watch how your life transforms. Your worth is non-negotiable. When you say, I am worthy of love, success and happiness, you're dismantling the lies you've been told. By others, by society, by yourself. You don't need to earn your worth through achievements or approval. You don't need to be perfect to deserve good things. You are enough, not because of what you do, but because of who you are. This belief changes everything. It frees you from toxic relationships, from jobs that drain you, from the need to please everyone. It empowers you to chase what lights you up, to take risks, to believe you deserve the best. When you own your worth, you stop settling and start soaring. Resilience is your proof of strength. When you say, I am resilient, I can handle anything, you're acknowledging the battles you've already won. You've survived every heartbreak, every failure, every moment of doubt. You're still here, still fighting, still growing. That's not luck. That's you. That's your strength, your grit, your refusal to give up. Life will test you again, but you've already proven you can handle it. Every morning remind yourself of that truth. Let it be the fire that fuels you through the toughest days. Gratitude is the key that unlocks abundance. When you say, I am grateful for this day and the opportunities it holds, you're choosing to see the world through a lens of possibility. Even on days when everything feels heavy, there's something to hold on to. A sunrise, a kind gesture, the chance to try again. Gratitude doesn't erase your struggles. It gives you the strength to face them. It shifts your focus from what's lacking to what's present, from what's wrong to what's possible. When you start your day with gratitude, you create space for more joy, more hope, more opportunities to flow into your life. Growth is your journey, not your destination. When you say, I am constantly learning and growing, you're freeing yourself from the trap of perfection. Nobody has it all figured out. The most successful people you admire have failed, stumbled, doubted themselves. What makes them different is they see every mistake as a teacher, every setback as a lesson. They don't fear failure. They embrace it as part of the process. You're not here to be perfect. You're here to evolve, to learn, to become more of who you're meant to be. Every morning commit to growth, and let every experience shape you into something stronger. Action is where dreams become reality. When you say, I choose to take action today, you're drawing a line between wishing and doing. Dreams without action are just daydreams. The perfect moment doesn't exist. The perfect plan is a fantasy. The only way to create change is to move, to start, to take that first, messy, imperfect step. Every action you take, no matter how small, builds momentum. It creates clarity. It turns possibilities into reality. Say it every morning, then act on it. Write that email. Take that class. Make that call. One step today leads to 1,000 tomorrow. And belief. This is the cornerstone of it all. When you say, I believe in myself, you're making a choice to trust your potential, even when the world doubts you, even when you doubt yourself. Belief isn't something you wait to feel. It's something you choose, something you build through action and persistence. When you believe in yourself, your choices align with your dreams. Your actions reflect your worth. Your life becomes a testament to the truth you've claimed, that you are capable, worthy, and unstoppable. Say it until it's part of your DNA. Say it until it's the rhythm of your life. Now let's bring this full circle. Tomorrow morning, when that alarm cuts through the quiet, don't let doubt take the driver's seat. Take a deep breath and speak these truths into existence. I am in control of my life. I am capable of achieving great things. I choose to focus on solutions, not problems. I will not let fear stop me. I am worthy of love, success, and happiness. I am resilient. I am grateful. I am constantly learning and growing. I choose to take action today. I believe in myself. Say them out loud. Feel their power. Let them ground you. These words
are not just a morning routine. They're a rebellion. They're a refusal to let fear, doubt, or circumstance write your story. They're a declaration that you're done playing small, done waiting for permission, done settling for less than you deserve. Your life is not a rehearsal. This is your moment to create something extraordinary. And it starts with how you talk to yourself. When you wake up, you are not your past mistakes. You are not your current struggles. You are not the doubts that whisper in the dark. You are a force capable of more than you've dared to imagine. But you have to claim it. You have to speak it. You have to live it. So rise up, declare your truth, take action. The world is waiting for you to become who you were always meant to be. You've got this. Now go make it happen.